أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأنصار أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters. Today we are number 10 in the series, The Betrayal of the Shia and the Effect of defeating Muslim. Inshallah, today we talk about one of Ibn Mal'un, very famous, done great damage to the Muslims. His name is Deen tousi. Nasir, the biggest supporter of the religion, tousi. In كتاب البداية والنهاية لابن كثير said الخواجة نصير الدين الطوسي وزر لأصحاب قلاع الموت من الإسماعيلية. He was minister with the إسماعيلي ثم وزر لهولاكو and then becoming minister for هولاكو in Baghdad incident. This is volume 13 page 267 and another very good book شذرات الذهب في أخبار من ذهب ابن العماد الحنبلي volume 5 page 340. نصير الدين was a minister لشمس الشموس like شرموسة ولأبيه another man and his father قبله علاء الدين ابن جلال وكانوا ينسبون إلى نزار ابن المستنصر العبيدي another working for the Ubidi, the Shia, one of the very big betrayed to Islam. هولاكو elect Nasir to be his main advisor. When Hulaku came to Baghdad after he done all the damage in the year 656 hijri, he was scared to send Uber to the Caliph, and he told him it's okay, do it, no problem, make it easy for him. And they put him in a very big like wool container, and they kick him till he is gone. So after they kill him, they don't want any blood to go and make the palace dirty. And he helped to finish all the real scholar and the judges and the honorable people and أهل الحل والعقد, the people who had control of the state. البداية والنهاية again volume 13 page 210. The cursed Shia elevate Tusi, even he is one of the biggest traitor in Islam history, and he said he was the one who supported Islam and gave it great victory. ابن المتعة محمد باقر الموسي in a book called روضات الجنات في ترجمة الطوسي, the biography of طوسي, and said هو المحقق المتكلم الحكيم المتجبر الجليل, the linguistic, the wise, the honorable. ومن جملة أمر المشهور معروف المنقول حكاية استزاره للسلطان, and the most thing important to him when Genghis Khan took him as advisor to him. And he used to walk with Sultan Muayyid to get prepared to Dar es Salaam in Baghdad. He said, I'm going to go and advise people and guide them and annihilate the bid'ah and the kufr and the fisq and extinguish all the oppressor. After they done the big massacre in Islam history, he was thinking he does good to Islam. And this is a story in a book called حقيقة الشيعة, The Reality of Shia, page 54. And this is brother the sunnah of the munafiq. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون ألا إنهم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. Surah Al-Baqarah verse 11 and 12. If you tell them why you make them corrupt, they said no, we are trying to amend things, we are trying to guide people. Khomeini لعنة الله عليه praised Nasser deen tousi, and he blessed all his action as in a book called Al-Hukuma Al-Islamiyya, the Islamic Governorate, and he said taqiyya is not allowed. When you go, taqiyya is not allowed when you go under a kafir sultan, unless you achieve things like Ali bin Yaqtin, and we mentioned him before, and Nasir al-Deen Tousi, may Allah curse him. He said, Khomeini, Hukuma Al-Islamiyya, page 142. In the same book, he said, people feel great loss when Al-Khawajah Nasir Tousi gone, who gave a lot of help to Islam. Same book, page 128. And this is rather the way of the munafiq. He because the devil blowing in his kitchen door, he doesn't know he doing good or bad. The great disaster, because he was from the people who linguistic and ashab al-kalam and philosopher. He try now to finish all the Muslim books, the original books, and destroy most of the books in Baghdad, and stole a lot of it, and only left the people that the fortune teller and the magician and the people who are philosophers. Ibn Kathir rahmatullah alayh in البداية والنهاية, page 657, he said after Tatar came to Baghdad and this dog become in control of all the cities, he moved all the books in Baghdad, and he established Dar al-Hikmah, the house of wisdom, and brought all the philosophers and give them certain amount of money to be working for him. Volume 13, Bidaya al-Nihaya, page 315. Ibn al-Qayyim rahmatullah alayh, he said, and when the fitna, when things went to Nasir al-Shirk, not Nasir al-Din, the one who held for shirk and kufr, and al-Mulhid, Wazir al-Malahida, the minister of the atheist, the minister of Hulaku, شفى نفسه من أتباع الرسول. He started to send over to the people who follow Muhammad عليه السلام and his deen, and he brought the sword till all the atheists becoming happy when the real Muslim gone, and the Caliph, the judges, the scholar only left philosopher and fortune teller and magician and the atheist. This is the Shia brother, they say they are our brother and sister and the same deen. And he started to change the deen he said, he talked about, he denied the names and the attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his hearing and his seeing, and there is no day of judgment, and Allah is not over the throne, and there is nothing, no God at all, and establish all school for the atheist. And he brought Imam al-Mulhideen, the leader of the atheists, Ibn Sina. He brought his books instead of the Quran, and he couldn't take away Quran, and he said Ibn Sina books are the Quran of the elite, and the normal people الرعاع the Quran of Allah, Quran subhanahu wa ta'ala. He learned magic, and in the end of his time he was a magician worshipping idols, and he had a go with Muhammad al-Shahristani Ibn Sina in the book of Al-Musara'a, wrestling, and they have a lot of nonsense, a lot of philosopher discussion, and you find this in Ibn al-Qayyim rahmatullah alayhi book إغاثة اللهفان من مصائد الشيطان, how you save people who desperate to get saved from the ropes and the nets of the devil. Sheikh Muhyiddin Khatib, may Allah bless him, said Nasser tousi, he came at the beginning of the Hulaku invader to the Muslim land, and he was the main advisor to him to send Uber to all the Muslim and men and women, children and all people, and he accept throwing all the Islamic books in the river of Dijla till the river was days and nights black from the books, the Muslim books. If you see, and this is in a book called الخطوط العريضة للأسس التي قام عليها دين الشيعة الاثنى عشرية, the main pillars which the Shia religion established upon. And one of his great betrayal is a lot of books is missing, a lot of scientific, a lot of real original books doesn't exist. There's a book called كشف الظنون لحاجي خليفة, another book الفهرس لابن النديم, the index, who wrote all the Islamic books, and the writer, and you find plenty of them does not exist. This is the same that happened now. Every time the kuffar come to our land, they steal the books, they steal the knowledge, and they take it there, and they use it as a guideline for to be develop the country. And this is what happened in Iraq when the new Hulaku, when George Bush came to Iraq. They looted all the archive, they loot all the library, and they went there with any false name. Be careful, brother, we are not the same. Shia is kuffar. Assalamu alaikum.